What's up, guys? Mr. Fit to Flourish, new apartment here. And let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into this new trading. I got to get my furniture, got to get everything set up. And then I got a pretty big room over there that I'm going to create kind of a live streaming room or a streaming room where we're going to have pretty cool backgrounds and stuff. And we're going to be trading live and all this good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff to come. Anyways, let's talk about the trades that we took today that we called in the Discord. Share my screens. Boom, boom. I'm going to go to SPY here. All right. And I think the first thing we actually need to know is what was the game plan? What was the game plan? So I'm going to post that here as well. But go here. Actually, I'll just talk about it. So let's go to the screen real quick. What was the game plan and ban? And what are we doing? All right, so today, SPY opened above 631.49. So what we were looking for here was we wanted to see a move to the upside above 631.49 on this dashed line. We said it's pretty bullish. Okay, it's a good sign that SPY is going to be moving up. Today is August 5th, Tuesday, 2025. And then below 629.09, we said, hey, if we break below this level here, it's going to be pretty bearish. All right, we're going to get a pretty big, fast move down to near 626.26, our next key level. All right. So what actually happened here? So what we saw happen was immediate sell-off at the open, and then we had a micro double bottom. And our volume RSI here on the bottom, it's one of my indicators, the volume RSI, it was showing that there was a lot of buying pressure still. So I entered prematurely. I'm kind of right around the 631.49 level because we were right at where I thought we'd be able to go long. And the volume RSI was showing that there was some buying volume. Okay, so there was some buying pressure. And we're right at that 631 level. So I said, hey guys, I'm getting calls. And I got 634 strike calls, 1 day to expiration. So August 6, 634 calls right there. And I said, if we close below 631.49, I'm out. So I like to keep a pretty good tight risk to reward ratio now. So I control my risk really, really well now. And that's helped me go crazy right now with trading. So the first target was going to be this call ATR. Second target was going to be 632.95, and then eventually 634.35 and 636 potentially. It was early in the morning, so usually we get pretty quick moves. Oh dang, SPY's getting the move up now. So usually early in the morning, I just kind of scalp because I know those moves in the first 30 minutes of the market being open, they usually don't last long. So we were doing well. I was like, hey guys, I'm still in. We're holding, and then we got that push up to this call ATR. And again, what do I use? I use the Saudi ATR levels. Okay, Saudi ATR, Saudi Mahajan, very good trader, creates engineer as well. He creates all these really, really good indicators, the best indicators I've ever seen, and I've tried them all. All right, the only thing you need is EMAs, Saudi ATR, and then a volume RSI. Okay, I'm telling you, you'll go crazy. So anyways, we hit that call ATR, and I was up pretty good. I was up 21% on my contracts, and I loaded. So the way I kind of look at things is think about your goal when you're trading, and then think about how much you want to make and how much you're willing to risk. So for instance, if we broke back below 631.49, I'd probably be down like $500, right? But if we hit that first ATR at 20%, I'd be up $1,000. Okay, so I'm usually thinking in that sense. So now with trading, I'm like, okay, I kind of know where we can go, and I know how much I want to make. I know how much I'm willing to lose. So if we went down, I'd lose 500, but if we went up, then I'd win 1,000. So it's like 2-to-1 kind of risk reward ratio in that sense. But I know, hey, if I put in $5,000 and I make 20%, that's $1,000 gain. So I'll make 20%. Okay, so that's kind of how I think of it. So I'm only looking for 20% gains, which aren't that hard to catch when you're trading options. Anyways, so we got that move 21%. I was up 21% or whatever, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hold, which is kind of like you don't want to do that. You don't want to have that mindset of like, oh, let's hold. But I was feeling myself. I'm really good at reading price action now, and I'm like, I don't know, I was feeling myself. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna hold it, and then we ended up reversing to the downside. I was like, oh shit, we're cooked. So anyways, it would have been a good gain if I just exited there, but I ended up going down 10%, right? So down that $500. Right. So then I was like, all right, guys, that was pretty bad. All right, I should have exited. I'm just being cocky. So then we had this downside move where it looked like, hey, we're probably going to end up selling off. We just took out this micro double bottom from the open, and we rejected that call ATR. Usually when we reject the call ATR, we end up kind of going to test the sell ATR. And we did that. We came all the way down. But my game plan was that I wasn't going to go short unless we crossed 629.09, at which point this would be extremely bearish. So I kind of waited. And then I did start picking up some contracts here on SPY puts. And the puts I got was 627 strike, 0 day to expiration. The reason I got 0 day to expiration instead of 1 day is because we had a lot of big trend bars showing that this downward trend was real and fast. So that's the only time you really want to get 0 day to expiration contracts is when you have these big momentous moves. Okay. Otherwise, if you're just like kind of getting these non-trend bars, you're just going to get chopped up. All right. And then I was using the 2-hour time frame here on the side for just to kind of show confluence. All right. But anyways, we had a bar close below that 629 level. And at that point, I told everyone in the Discord, I was like a little prematurely still, but it was like 4 minutes into this bar. I said, hey guys, I'm getting puts. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm getting puts. 627 0 day to expiration puts. 627 0 day to blah, blah, blah. So I said it like 3 times. And we had a move back to the upside. I got a little nervous, and then that became a wick. And we just had a massive move to the downside. And these 0 day to expiration contracts printed so freaking fast. They printed so fast. It was up like 130% in 10 minutes. But anyways, yeah, I entered on the break because the game plan was above 631. We want to go long. Below 629, we want to go short because we know our targets. Okay. So yeah, that worked out really well. It made a couple bandos on that play as usual. Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting it. So I will see you guys on the next video. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, just pretty simple explanations. And then I'm also going to make I made a video on how I kind of game plan for the next day. I'll create another one though, so you can see the game plan, because really when you're trading is simple, but it's not easy because you have to control yourself from taking plays that you know you shouldn't take. But if you just take plays based on key levels, and take action at key levels, then you can go absolutely crazy. It's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish, and I am outie. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.